Kilbourne. This is your WKHS news for Friday, November 11th. On this week's news, we explore the Diversity Club celebrations, take a look at Ohio raising the minimum wage, and visit the courthouse downtown. Your WKHS news starts now.
Good morning, Kilbourne. I'm Amber Genheimer.
And I'm Evelyn White. This year Diversity Club is bringing us different celebrations to promote inclusion and awareness.
I've loved learning more about different religions and cultures that I didn't know much about before.
Yeah, me too. Tommy and Nick give us behind the scenes on this year's Diversity Club celebrations.
My main goal for this year is that everyone in the school is at least feels included by one of our celebrations.
You may have seen or attended some of the celebrations that the Diversity Club has put on. Advithi and Ms. Glaros tell us more about the celebrations.
So I started Diversity Club because when I was younger, I feel like I was excluded, not on purpose, but when people were celebrating Christmas, when people were celebrating Thanksgiving, I went home and I celebrated different holidays, and I thought that what I was doing was not normal. And I realized that not only in Indian culture, but in so many different cultures around the world with different religions and different places that people are from, there are so many holidays that we don't celebrate here. So my main goal is to just try to include everybody.
So we would like to really accomplish two things through the holiday celebrations. We want to educate kind of the broader school community about different holidays that are important to lots of our students and staff. And so we want to be able to teach them some of the most important traditions and sort of the history of the holiday and why it's important to a group of people. And then we also just want to be able to celebrate and sort of celebrate together and in a different way than we normally might do. And celebrate holidays that might not otherwise be recognized in school.
The next celebration is November 18th, and it is for American Indian Heritage Month. This has been Tommy Bassard and Nicholas Richards, WKHS News.
Many of you have probably seen or heard about courthouses, but have never been inside. Tessa and Bryson give us an insider look at a courthouse in Columbus.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here today on the matter of Bowling versus Crow, case number 22, CVC-07-2237. We're here pursuant to an order of reference. We're going to be taking care of a damages hearing. Mr. Jones, could you please make your appearance for the record?
Magistrate Mark Petrucci describes the ins and outs of the courthouse and details the differences between judges and magistrates.
All right, well, basically, we're on the 7th floor of the Common Pleas Court building. Every day I ride that elevator to work from the basement. Taxpayers let me park here for free, it's great. And this is my office in here. Well, you know, we have judges, we have magistrates. Judges are elected by the community, magistrates are hired by the court. Judges do criminal and civil, magistrates do a little criminal, mainly civil. One of the tasks that we have is we arraign alleged defendants, criminal defendants. Our job is to ensure that the defendant shows up for trial. Bonding arraignments is not about punishing anybody. Criminal trials can be heard in this courtroom, so they need more space for the 12 people who sit on a criminal jury. Civil jury trials are only 8 human beings, as opposed to 12 in here. Also, there's a bigger chance for multi-party cases where you have the state versus a couple of defendants, criminal defendants, so there's more space. Lockup is over here on the side. There's all sorts of crimes that are not serious or scary, and we see those here because they're at least a felony. To murder and rape and all the things that keep you up at night. The prosecutor has to tell the court what happened. So I hear unbelievably disgusting allegations in that courtroom. And plus I thought I'd be good at it, and apparently for 15 some years now I haven't been fired yet.
This has been Tessa and Bryson, WKHS News.
This week on our website, you can find the following stories.
Hi, I'm Corinne, and this week I did a story about sugar canning. It's super important for our community and also for our school. You should donate cans and also go check out my story.
Hey, it's Mocha, and I took a deeper look into daylight saving time, so if you want to learn more about it, take a look at my infographic.
You can find all this and more at WKHSmedia.com.
Hey, you still work at that retirement home, right?
Yeah, and I love it, and it pays me pretty well. Recently, I overheard people talking about raising the minimum wage in Columbus.
Van and Nash talked to students and teachers about how raising minimum wage will affect students with jobs.
Long run, economies are cyclical, and right now, I think any student making $10 an hour is getting underpaid.
Ohio's minimum wage will increase to $10.10 for non-tipped employees and $5.05 for tipped employees. This will start at the beginning of the new year.
I'm much more of a fan of state having minimum wage. Ohio knows what's best for Ohio, and North Dakota knows what's best for North Dakota, than I am a national minimum wage. I mean, minimum wage maybe in California should be $20 an hour. $20 an hour would not be very good in Ohio. That's way too high. So if Ohio's raising a minimum wage, maybe erring on the lower side of $10 an hour, I think that's probably pretty fair.
Well, tips are entirely based on my job. I get more tips based on what days I work. On the weekends, I get paid more, weekdays not as much, but I do get an hourly rate.
This has been Van Ferguson and Nash Biglin with WKHS News.
Make sure to tip.
This has been your WKHS News. Good luck to hockey and girls and boys basketball who all have scrimmages this weekend.
And good luck to the band who competes in the Band of America.
Have a fun and safe weekend, Kilbourne.
And always remember to keep it classy.
We explore the diversity. Good morning, Kilbournes. That's one.
I've won. Retry.